how would you assess A&M's run game the first couple games here this season?
I feel like we established a good run game a little bit more in week 2. We couldn't establish more in week 1, but that's what we play the game for. You to prove each week, prove on your mistakes, and we did that.
We'll go second row on the right side to Olin.
Hey, Amari, I know Miami's a long way from Gainesville, and you were
Okay.
in Miami last year, but how much does going back to play, Florida motivate you?
It's a big game. Anytime I'm going back home to Florida, it's a homecoming for me. So me and the guys were excited and can't wait for the opportunity.
We'll go front row on the right side to Travis and then Brent.
Amari, what is AJ Donata brought to the room, and especially as a walk-on, kind of his progression to get to see some playing time?
He brings a lot. He's a good player. I've been with him, me personally, for like 2 years, and just seeing how he improved and can be like a better player, like, is amazing. So he another running back. It's a stable. So there's no drop off. We expect the same standard from everybody, and he brings that. So I'm glad to have him.
We'll stay on that front row to Brent.
So going back a few years, what was it about Texas A&M that you chose the Aggies from Florida and essentially crossing the Gulf of Mexico?
Texas A&M always been on my radar because I was a Johnny fan. Just watching him play was exciting. But I was also a Jimbo fan too as well because he came from Florida State. I'm a Florida guy, so growing up watching Florida State, how hard they played, that kind of influenced me to come here a little bit. So I was into my decision.
Did you get to meet Johnny along the way? Have you met him? Or?
No, but I don't know if you know this, but I seen him walking through the locker room one time. That's the first time I actually seen him, and I was like, yeah, that's him? I was like, okay. So, yeah. Now, I ain't never really speak to him, though. Nah, I never did.
And last one for you. How do you go about in terms of, and I asked Coach Elko about this earlier, in terms of putting on weight but maintaining speed as you've done in the past year or so?
It's about the training, because Mafia, he the GOAT, so he been getting me right. I've been seeing a lot of improvements with myself, and keeping that weight is just eating right, getting good hydration, make sure you get your sleep and your rest, recovery, and I've been doing that, so that's why I feel a lot more bigger, more stronger, more explosive in my runs, and yes, sir.
We'll go back behind the lights on the right side to Ben.
Hey, Mari, just with the new offense, what's the process been like for you running backs, just kind of understanding the scheme and kind of where those holes are opening up and where those opportunities are? Like, just what's that whole process been like?
This new scheme, Coach Collar made it simple. He made it, he made a good, simple playbook. They came in December. We got right to work right away. So he made the offense well. You can got things much play fast, and it produced. So and it's been working. So it wasn't too hard adjusting to the new offense.
Right, and then just playing on the road. What is something for the guys like yourself who've been here for a few years? What was something y'all were talking about as a team to be able to do that, a lot better? Obviously, it's been kind of a trouble spot the last couple of years.
For the away game, same thing we do as if we were home. We can't let the outside noise never bother us. We go in there, we play our brand of football, we'll be all right. And just to get it done, knowing he brought it the other day that when he won a home game about, I'm not sure, it's like I think like 2 years or something like that. Not even being here myself when he went away game. So, just we should go out there and play our same brand of football as if it was home. If we do that, we'll be all right.
We'll stay on TV row in the middle to Tyler.
Yeah, Amari, how much, or do you feel more confident? How much more confidence do you have in yourself kind of this season compared to before?
I feel real confident. I come in, it's just, I put the work in, ready to work. I'm a playmaker, and anytime my number's called, I just be ready for opportunities. So do I feel more prepared? Yeah, a little bit because I'm a little bit more older now. But other than that, yes, I'm full ready to go.
We'll go third row on the left side to Luke and then Alex.
Amari, when you learned that Ruben would be out for this season, was there any sort of message from the coaches or maybe a mentality change that you kind of used to attack this season and going forward?
Man, when they told me when I heard it was in the scrimmage. When I seen my brother went down, it was like You don't want that from nobody, even yourself. So when that went down, it was just like, it's always next man up, but you do feel away for him because like it can happen to anybody, change just like that. So it wasn't no change, just next man up. It's no fall off. It should be no different if any other guy was in there. So, and that's how we took it.
And then with the success of the run game this season, what has the offensive line given y'all, and how important are they to y'all's success when y'all do well in the field?
Start with the trenches. They play great. We gonna play right along with them. So gotta give a big thanks to their guys, cause without them we won't make no runs. So the creases they do make and the plays they do make happen, we appreciate them, and they've been improved since the other years. So I'm excited.
We'll stay on that left side, second row to Alex.
Yeah, you mentioned the progress from week 1 to week 2. What were some of the things that y'all really emphasized going into the McNeese game to try and enhance the run game? And how'd you feel like that played out?
Not just with the run game, but just with run and pass. We came in with an approach just to fix all of the little mistakes from week 1 to week 2, and just made sure that no matter who the opponent is, the opponent faceless, it don't matter who it is, we play our brand of ball and play good football, then we'll be all right. So we don't really worry about who we play week in, week out. It's just if we play our good football, we play how we're supposed to, how we coached, we'll be good.
And how do you feel like you and maybe Le'Veon and even EJ kind of complement each other back there?
Yeah, that is my brothers right there. I get excited thinking about it. We compliment each other a lot. It's just throughout the whole process, just in practice, workouts, we compete. We make each other better with some things that the next guy might do great, I might not be as good at, or the next guy and so forth. So just learning from each other, having different style of bats and like all in the same room is kind of fun. Get to learn from each other, and just can't wait to see what we do the rest of the season.
We'll go front row on the left side to Cease and then wrap things up with Carter.
No, you from Miami, but did you ever go to the Swamp as a fan a long way away? Have you ever been to the Swamp?
I've never been here.
But you heard a lot about the Swamp growing up?
Yes, I did.
So what do you think is going to be the key for you guys going into an environment like that?
I mean, we got 12 men, so I don't think it's going to be any louder, any better than that. So just going into it, me personally, I'll be excited. We still got the players in front of us. I don't worry about too much outside. But I'll probably check out just looking around a little bit more after we get our job done. So yeah, outside of stepping been here.
We'll go second row on the right side to Carter.
Amari, there's a lot of guys on this team who came from Florida, right? Scooby Williams, Jaden Hill, Coach Bateman, and Coach Chaos. What have you been able to learn from those guys just about the Gators and this upcoming matchup?
From them guys on defense, so we didn't really interact too much. But how they play they good physical guys. They didn't really say too much about Florida because coming to a new program, new space, a new culture. So, but them good guys, them guys right there, they help me get better in practice on just on ball security, just what they see on the defense side of the eyes, and tell me like how I should use it to my advantage. And yeah, we compliment each other.